You know what I love? All of you. Welcome to Just Your Average Channel. I'm Chad.
I'm a sexy bitch.
That's Christoph. Christoph.
No. We're gonna take a step back from that. Don't ever give me a Papa's fucking name like that, alright?
Oh, Christoph.
You're a whore. You're my whore. Welcome back to the weekly shit show.
How's your week going?
Better than I expected. Like, a lot better than I expected, which is weird.
Yeah, mine was good until I popped my tire.
Yeah, Chad hit a fucking curb like a stupid asshole.
Hey, that's the first time I've ever done that.
Here's the problem. You're the second person who's blown a tire in the last year that I've known. Nicole was last year because she hit a fucking pothole, ruined her tire and her rim.
Yeah.
And a second rim, but that's a story for another day. It's all in the same thing, but we'll explain that story later. And then this asshole fucking ruined his tire the other day.
Yeah, a new one. It's okay.
I mean, you also have insurance now, which is good.
Yeah, I ain't riding dirty no more.
Well, I mean, look at me.
Oh, my inspection does go up next month, so.
Yeah, but that's only $55.
Yeah, it all depends on me going out and doing it, though. I'm kidding.
Don't be an asshole. With my luck, a cop will watch this, pull your ass over, and we'll get fucked. Wanna know what else happens with Card?
Cars?
So a guy in Oregon, it is Oregon, right? Yep. He was trapped in some kind of like snowstorm and lived off Taco Bell sauce packets for 5 days.
Yeah, it was Jeremy Taylor.
He also got Taco Bell free for a year. What?
That's dope.
Yeah. The fucking asshole got Taco Bell for a free year.
I think I would live in my car for 5 days eating sauce packets if I could do that.
So
That should be like a Taco Bell challenge. You
No.
have to sign waivers
No,
for.
fuck you. So, he's 36, Jeremy Taylor. He was found in his RAV Toyota 4Runner with his dog Ally.
Allie?
No, I'd say that's Ally. A-L-L-Y. Ally is like A-L-L-I-E, in my opinion. That's Ally. Or A-L-I. What's the bank called?
What bank?
Ally Bank?
Yeah, that's not how you spell ally.
It's A-L-L-Y. That's Ally.
I don't think so.
Anyways, in the Deschanets, I don't fucking know if that's right, National Forest, after spending 5 days stuck in ever-increasing snow. Fire sauce saves lives. Okay. I guess that's kind of cool. Like, it's what it is. I'm not like...
Oh, I think it was his fault, first of all, for going off-roading.
Yeah, it's his fault for going off-roading and getting stuck. Like, that's your problem. You're dumb for that. I
feel more bad for the dog than anything.
I don't really feel bad for the dog. It doesn't matter to me at that point.
And how was he trapped? Like, how far out was he where he couldn't, like, walk?
Fuck if I know, dude. It's not my problem to figure that out now.
I'm just gonna wait for the snow to melt.
Well, I mean, at that point, like, you've kind of realized, like, hey, it's getting kind of snowy. I might want to leave.
It said, Jeremy stayed warm over the next 4 days by periodically starting his vehicle and used a taco. Uh-oh.
So I don't know if you're going to see that or not, because fuck, was that funny.
I'm out of breath. I'm too fat.
You're not fat. You're just old.
Bad shape.
That's why you don't eat, that's why you don't get Taco Bell free for a year.
If I had Taco Bell free for a year, I'd probably die in a week.
See, here's the bigger problem. Taco Bell might have rotten tomatoes.
I don't get anything with tomatoes in them.
I do. But it's alright, there's another site called Rotten Tomatoes. That isn't that bad, but they had to change things.
Yeah.
You like that one?
No.
You liked it. Shut the fuck. Let me have like one almost decent one that I can point out.
I think I still want to talk about Taco Bell.
Well, there's nothing really about Taco Bell I want to talk about.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, unless you want to like send us some stuff, like.
Yo, if we were sponsored by Taco Bell, oh my god.
I don't want to be sponsored by Taco Bell, but I mean, like, a shout out would be pretty cool. I'm just saying, like, we're just average. Your food is pretty average.
I'd say it's average.
It's not a bad average. Like, no. Taco Bell is probably, like, the common denominator.
Taco Bell's like, you want a burrito? Let's go to Taco Bell. It's a safe go-to.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be a safe go-to to find out your movie news and everything. Rotten Tomatoes.
IMDb.
Just mad because my Segway was better.
Let us know in the comments which one you thought was better. If you vote for me, it's a vote for Taco Bell. If you vote for Chad, it's a vote for sand in your asshole.
I saw a thing about a guy who used to let ants crawl up his ass.
Oh, okay. Swiftly moving back to Rotten Tomatoes.
Because it was itchy.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's horrible. Anyways.
You know what's just horrible?
You!
Fucking petty people on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm so glad they fixed this.
I don't care.
Like, how bad, like, do you have to, like... Or how bored and, like, useless do you have to be to make all these fake accounts, go on Rotten Tomatoes, put all these reviews in?
Well, here's the bigger thing. Apparently... Oh, your mic's doing that thing again. You're gonna see a quick cut. Don't worry about it.
Apparently. Continue.
Allegedly. So how... Yeah, like, I don't get how petty you have to be to fucking post pre-movie reviews that are bad towards a movie because you don't like the main actress.
It wasn't even the actress. They tried doing this with Black Panther, too. It's just people going after Marvel movies now.
Yeah, but Black Panther's... that can kind of be seen as, like, racist.
Racial. But this one was like, it's a women movie. Like, this movie is about women, blah, blah, blah. It has strong feminist tones.
Yeah, but I mean, like, let women
you know how many
have
fucking
something.
Macho Man movies I like? Like fucking Predator movie.
That's not a Macho Man movie. That's a Alien Comes from Space and Wants to Ruin Your Asshole movie.
No, the original Predator when Arnold Schwarzenegger and what's his name? I forget his name.
Randy
they do like
Savage.
the handshake. They're like, "Ugh," and their muscles are just like glistening. That's like man movie.
That's like disappointment movie.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. So yeah, I mean it's a thing.
This was a long time coming though. Rotten Tomatoes actually like nut up and start doing some work with this.
Cause well, I mean like everybody's also fucking butthurt because Brie Larson made a comment about how mostly she was interviewed by people by just like I forget exactly what the quote was, so I'm gonna misquote it horribly, but get over it. It was like she was mainly interviewed by like white people, and she wasn't a fan of that, which I can agree with her wholeheartedly. Like people of color don't get afforded the same options usually. So she wanted to be interviewed by more people of color, which I don't see any problems with. But somehow it turned it into her being a racist.
It should be like be anti-racist then. If that's what she was saying.
Again, it comes back around to the whole circumcision thing. Like, people just need to be fucking offended about something for some reason.
And Brie Larson's like, I don't hate white dudes.
I mean, like, it's whatever.
Like, granted, she shouldn't have said that. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, obviously,
a lot of people do. I mean, I get it.
I said that, but it doesn't. You make me feel like an asshole.
Yeah,
for saying
see, I have to make you feel like an asshole because you do it to me all the time.
Ugh. No, it's just like, whoever's there, just let them interview. If they're black, white, Asian, women.
Yeah, but I mean, like, after a while, like, you want different people's opinions. And it's like...
Why does the skin of your color have to change your opinion on things?
Why does the skin of your color?
I don't know.
You fucked up.
Beers, man.
You've had nothing.
It's my third beer.
So, I mean, like, it just, like, you grow up differently, I guess.
She's like, am I saying I hate white dudes? Ask the Oscar in my room mattress.
I mean...
She repeat twice.
I hate everybody, so get over that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just glad Rotten Tomatoes fixed it. Because, especially with Star Wars coming out now.
Alright, I don't want to hear it. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
No, Star Wars would have got the
no.
biggest backlash from it.
I don't want to hear it.
Why?
We'll save that for the movie.
Any Disney or Marvel movie would have got attacked.
But we'll save...
you have all these DC fanboys
Let's save that for the movie episode.
People are saying that Wonder Woman is better than Captain Marvel.
I don't think so.
Which kind of upsets me.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. It'll be whatever. I'll go watch whatever.
Aquaman was alright. I still think the rated R Batman vs Superman was better than Aquaman. Fight me.
I don't really care. I'm not a movie guy right now. I'm just kind of pretending like I am.
You're there to listen to me talk.
We could give them a shout out if you want.
Yeah, we got some stickers from Stickle Mule.
Holy shit! If you're gonna fucking give them a shout out, so they're called Sticker Mule. They printed our Just Your Average podcast.
If you like these stickers, let us know, and maybe we'll make more and send them out to you.
Is that Yep, that's the podcast logo. I had a stroke. Don't worry about it. So, be on the lookout, as this is our new podcast logo. You should see it in the bottom right-hand corner of the video. If not, I did a horrible job editing.
Son of a bitch.
So, yeah.
Just yell at future Chris. God damn it.
Make sure you get it right. Sexy bitch.
You have one job.
I have a lot of jobs, alright? But, I don't know. I guess it's kind of irritating, because people deserve, like, a specific kind of, just stop being assholes. I'm not going to mince words and try to be nice about it. Just stop being assholes. Let people be people. Let people, like, talk about how they want to talk
We're
about
just
things.
living in the age of petty people.
Just people want to be offended about everything for no reason. Like, get over it. You're not special.
I'm just glad they didn't attack Infinity War.
Not yet. I can't wait for that fucking movie.
Endgame?
Endgame's so good.
I know.
But we saved that
That needs
for
to come
now.
out.
So, I brought it up about circumcision and people being offended. But it's not just people being offended, it's people being fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Not normal stupid either. I mean, like, ridiculously fucking stupid. And if you decided to follow the clickbait here and you actually made it to this part of the video, thanks for the view. But if you're actually here to, like, hear, like, a little bit of story and then our opinions, congratulations, because you're in the right spot.
Well, the problem is...
People don't want to get their kids vaccinated, and you should definitely be, like, thrown up onto a spike and burnt at the stake if you don't vaccinate your kids.
To back it up a little bit, where you were just talking about, people
Yeah.
aren't allowed to have, like... We like to have conversations on this show about
Yeah.
everything. Like, it's not just, like, reading off news. Like, we actually go into what our thoughts are.
So, like,
So if we want to talk about circumcision, talk about vaccination, doesn't mean we agree with it or disagree with it.
well, like, that's the biggest thing. And I want to use that as an example before we actually get into this one, because this is a lot of, like, our opinion, but there is a story that we're trying to get for. If you go back a few episodes and you watch our circumcision episode, which that's going to be the fucking new title of that video, so go check it out. You can find it. It's still one of our top search terms, right besides porn podcast.
You should put a nice link up to it up here.
We're definitely not. You'll see it in the end slate. How about that? And, like, we caught flack for it. We had a whole bunch of fucking views on it, which means we did something right, but it stirred the pot and it got people angry. And you can go check out the comments for that, because they're a fucking ride, and I'm not apologetic for how I respond to people. Like, it's how it is, so...
I had to bite my tongue a lot. My ball bustingness wanted to come out. But...
Yeah, but I spoke up for the both of us, and, like, I'll do it every time. If you want to be offended about it, be offended about it, but they're our friends. You came to watch this for a story and then our opinions, but we're also looking for your opinions. So if you give us your opinions, we'll talk about it, but we're not going to get into a yelling match. So swiftly moving forward, in Washington, I want to say there's been a huge, like, outbreak of measles. I think it's Washington and Japan are, like, the two big ones right now. And the World Health Organization has currently labeled the anti-vaccination movement as one of the biggest health safety risks of this current generation. And, I mean, I don't want to, like, cut you off because I knew you were about to say something. So.
No, it's not just Washington. There's, like, New York, New Jersey, and all.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the biggest ones have been, like, Washington and Japan are, like, the two hot spots.
It's just, like, you have... Like, I'm sorry if you're a hipster and you want to be, like, a hipster parent.
I don't think it's hipster. I think it's just people who, like... Let's just break the story for it. We'll talk about the story, then we'll give you our opinions. So, anti-vaccination is a movement of people who are very much in the terms of, like, I don't want to vaccinate my kids because it'll give them autism, or it'll do something to them, or it's, like, infecting their body with mercury, or it's, like, there are all sorts of these opinions based on vaccinations that are meant to help prevent diseases, easily prevented diseases, like, the measles, chicken pox, fucking polio being one of the most astronomical diseases on the face of the planet.
Measles, bro.
Smallpox. I don't know if I said smallpox. But it's like, it's one of the craziest fucking things, and it's really weird. Like, right here, it's on NPR. Washington State outbreaks declare state of emergency as measles outbreak continues. And it's like, I don't get how... After you've seen, like, just go Google it and, like, look up people who've been affected with polio. Like, who is it? FDR had polio?
I think so.
No.
It was
Keep talking, just so we don't have dead space. But one of the presidents had polio.
I don't know,
and it's FDR. He had polio, so that's why he wasn't photographed from the waist up, because he had the leg braces and he was in a wheelchair all the time.
No, but the stupid thing is, like, this says, in a current study, researchers examined data of 657,461 children during this time. 6,517 kids were diagnosed with autism. Kids who got the MMR vaccine were 7% less likely to develop autism than children who didn't get the vaccine. So this whole thing about people being worried about, oh, if we get the vaccine, they're going to get autism, it's kind of the opposite.
I mean, yeah, but it's... I don't know, it's really hard for me to be able to stand back and say, hey, like, what I'm getting out of it is that people are afraid that their children are going to be autistic. Would you, like, what you're saying is that you'd rather have you'd rather have a dead child than an autistic child. And that just brings up a whole fucking nother set of stories.
The stupid thing is, all these studies are showing that it doesn't cause autism.
Yeah, I just looked at it and I fucking pulled away from the site like a fucking moron. I think it's the measles vaccine is like, oh, well, it causes autism. They just did a fucking another study that says, no, it doesn't. And you can look at me and say, oh, well, the studies are funded by the government. They may be funded by the government, but guess what helped stop polio? The government. And none of your fucking crystals or fucking essential healing oils or all your fucking yoga with, like, ancient dead frog bones is going to solve that problem.
A lot of the yoga can help heal your body, though.
Yep,
we don't want to attack all you crystal users and yoga users.
No, here's the difference. Yoga's good to help stretch your muscles and, like, help get you, like, mentally sound.
Man, Diamond Dallas Page healed his, like, life-threatening back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it helps. But, like, it's not... I can't say yoga then. What can I say? Like, you can't rub two crystals together and be like, boom, you healed. Or, like, you can't blow, like, ancient dead frog penis juice on me and be like, yeah, this is going to heal you. You're not a witch doctor, and witch doctors are also fucking wrong. Not all of them. That's what's scarier. I feel like I could go to a witch doctor rather than someone who fucking doesn't believe in vaccines, and I get better treatment from a witch doctor.
Yeah. They'd
rub me with goat testicles, and I'd feel infinitely better. I'd probably get the Black Plague, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, well, that's probably just mental, too. A lot of, like, stuff like that is also just, like, your mindset. Like, if you have, like, when I had cancer, I tried to do everything I could to make myself feel better. When I was in the hospital, they said I was the only person that ever woke up every day, got dressed, and, like, tried to do stuff. I was locked in the hospital room for a month.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I was in this little room for a month. I brought my TV, my PlayStation, everything. Every day I would wake up, get dressed, do my, like, medicine stuff. Then I would play video games, talk to my dad and everything. And it's all about your mindset. I feel like if you're sick and you just put yourself in a shitty mindset, you're not going to get better.
I mean, if you go back and you watch some of our earlier episodes, I definitely made a lot of jokes about it, but it's also because, like, I'm just, like, I've got a dark personality, and, like, I'm an asshole about it, and, like, you made jokes with it.
I know we both have a fucking sadistic sense of humor.
And, like, I felt like it was fine, but then we talked, and, like, I realized you wanted me to cool it a little bit, so it's, like, I make significantly less jokes like that, but it's, like, It
honestly wasn't even me, it was just my friends being like, he needs to chill.
Oh, alright. Well, even still. Sorry, guys. But it's, like, I mean, it's gonna happen. Like, shit happens. Random shit happens biologically. And mercury may have been used in old vaccines. That you can go look that up on Google. I just did. But in the current vaccines, they're not used. And I'll be the first person to say it. If I ever have a kid, that bitch is getting fucking vaccinated right out of the gate.
Yeah, Riley's vaccinated.
It's like, why would you not get your kid vaccinated?
And plus, like, I feel like most of these parents, if their kids ever did get autism, they just give up. And, like, treat the kid horribly, too.
Yeah.
It's just the most fucked up thing. Like, I love Riley. And the way I'm saying this is gonna...
If she had autism, you wouldn't love her any different.
That's what I'm trying to get to. The way I started saying it.
Yeah, and I realized it, so I was like, I'm just going to save you. It's like, I got you.
No, it's just like, whatever happens, happens. Like, it's life. Like, honestly, I was thinking about it today. Like, my house in North Kingstown ended up getting mold and everything in the basement.
Dude.
So there's a high risk thought I have that's why I got cancer to begin with.
I mean, it could have been a factor that caused it.
It's just like weird things in life. Like I was wondering, like if I never moved to North Kingstown, would my parents have stayed together? Would I have never gotten cancer?
Yeah, but like that's the thing. You can't like as soon as you start thinking about that, your brain like spirals into some shitty like.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can't.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but you can't do that now. You
No,
got
I
me.
don't get depressed about it. I just think.
Now I just spit in my hand and it solves
That's
all
why
your
I wish
problems.
there was like a way to see like
The future.
different paths your life could have taken.
Nah, that'd be way too easy.
Because I had it. No, the reason I started talking about this because I had a dream last night, being like, "Oh, your whole life would be different. All this stuff would have happened. Your dad wouldn't have died, and you never would have got cancer.
Dude,
if you didn't move to North Kingstown."
Everybody does that.
And in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, but then I wouldn't have Riley.
Yeah.
My brother wouldn't have his kids."
And like that's the thing. As a human, like we all do that, and we internalize like our thoughts and monologues.
It's like it's a hard thing. Like you got to kind of take
the bad with the good.
Yeah, you got to be like, is all this bad stuff worth getting rid of all this? Like,
Yeah, like it brings you to where you are. But back to the main subject. Get your kids vaccinated. And like, what is it? Rand Paul, blah, blah. Don't want to hear about that. So Senate lawmakers ended up talking to a kid about fucking vaccinations. I forget his exact... Ethan Lindberger. So he's an 18-year-old Ohio kid. I heard about this. And he got himself vaccinated after, like... You know, he lived with his mom and all that, and his mother never wanted him vaccinated. So, like, after all of that, he wanted to get himself vaccinated. At 18, you're an adult, you can do it yourself. And the thing is that, like, he fought a losing battle because his mother relied on false information from anti-vaccine groups rather than health officials. And I feel like that's the scarier thing, is, like, it's not like one person who's saying it. It's like it's a group of people who are like, vaccines are bad, and like it's people putting themselves into that echo chamber.
It's the same thing with flat earthers. Like,
like no matter what, there's always going to be an echo chamber of people who are willing to sit there and be like, oh, well, this is what we believe, blah, blah, blah. And it's one of the biggest reasons why Chad and I, we sat down, talked about it, and we're doing it now. We want to talk about a story, but we're also trying to infuse our opinions into it. Not because we want to be assholes, but because we want to have a conversation.
Because I would be the first person to say that. Me and him are not always right, and our opinions may be shitty.
No. Dude,
that's why,
we're so bad.
Like, if you think our opinions are shitty, let us know, and we'll learn from it.
But
it's not like a thing where we're going to argue and be like, no, we're right, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
if you actually make a good point, we're going to be like...
And it's not even like a good point. It's like, don't fucking smash your meatloaf hands into your keyboard and be like, you guys don't fucking know what they're talking about. It's like, I'll use the circumcision thing as the biggest, like, example of it. One of the people who commented was like, oh, well, I was never given the choice for, like, getting circumcised, and, like, now, like, how's that? It removes my choice. And it's like, I'll be the first person to say it. I read a story on Reddit about a kid who didn't get circumcised, and his parents were, like, super religious about it. And didn't really talk like anything sexual or anything related to genitalia. So he had phomiosis, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically your foreskin don't stretch, so you gotta slowly stretch it out and make it actually work for your body. And he ended up not cleaning underneath it, got dick cheese, ripped the thing open, got blood all over the place, and had to go to the hospital because his parents were fucking dumb about it. But don't smash your meatloaf hands into the keyboard and be like, oh, I got my choice taken away. It's like, it happened. Like, you just gotta move on with shit.
You know the biggest thing I fucking hate, too? I read an article about these parents being like, you need to ask your child for permission to wipe their ass and change their diaper. And I'm like, how are you gonna ask a newborn? Be like, honey, is it okay if I change
You can speak up a little bit. I can lower the audio if you have a problem.
It's like, honey, are you gonna be okay if I change your diaper? And the baby's like, wow.
Yeah.
Is that a no or a yes? Is that a no or a yes? You shake the baby and give him shaking baby syndrome.
And then you're just a bad parent.
And then you die. You kill your kid because you couldn't make up your mind on when you want to change your diaper.
It's one of those things that's a lot of, like, people are trying to infuse this idea of, like, self into it, and it's like, after a certain point, you have to start making choices for people. Like, it's either people who have, like, dementia or fucking, like, even people who have, like severe cases of, like, Down syndrome, or people who are, what's the other one? The fucking mental...
Dementia?
not dementia, the other one.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, or like people who have
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. Like,
I used to think it was old timers.
like you have to start making choices for people at that point, and it's like it's scary, but you got to just do it because you got to help improve people's quality of life. Like I'll be the first person to say it. After I'll tell my kids, I'll tell my girlfriend, fiance, whatever the fuck you want to call anybody in this place. My biggest concern is that if I lose who I am, if the fucking electrons stop firing in my brain, I just want you to take me out in the backyard with a 12 gauge, tell me to look at the pretty flowers, and just shut it off. Like, I don't want to be a burden on people. I don't want people to have to, like, wipe my ass or feed me food or do anything for me. Like, if I can't do it myself, I don't want to deal with it. But I'm never going to be pity. It's like, oh, I lost feeling in my legs and can't walk. Might as well kill myself. It's like, no, like, live with it. Move on.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. People are looking to be offended.
See, I always wonder, like, how I would feel about, like, if anything happened to me. Like, I was remember...
Chad, something happened to you twice, and you're here.
No, let me finish.
I know.
Like, I was listening to, like, stories of the Boston Bombers, and,
yeah,
like, there was people, like, being, like, I literally saw my leg being, like, blown to pieces.
Yeah. And, like, that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know, like, how I would...
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying I would ever, like, kill myself. I don't want to get that dark.
But it's like...
I don't know. I don't know how I'd react to that. It's weird.
Because, yeah, like, at that point, like, you've seen your own leg explode. Like,
yeah.
how do you cope with that?
It's weird.
Like, holy shit, I gotta give, like, credit to, like, anybody that was in the bombings or, like, anybody that, like, any military personnel who ended up, like, wounded or lost limbs and all that. Like, you guys have my utmost respect that you keep kicking. No pun intended if you have a fucking...
Like
if you lost your leg.
The first time I ever thought of this, it was this movie The Jackal. It had,
I don't fucking know what that is.
I don't remember I just remember one scene, because it was fucking crazy, and it had Jack Black in it.
Jack Black.
Basically, Bruce Willis is trying to test out this gun. He's trying to test out the scope and everything. Mm-hmm. Trying to see if it's all lined up and works. So Jack Black's holding this thing out, and the scope fucks up, so he shoots, and Jack Black's arm just blows off.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm watching him just, like, look at his arm freaking out, and I'm, like, a little fucking kid watching this.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see when this movie came out.
Well, that's the other thing, is it's like we don't know, because we've never been in that situation. And, if you have, by all means, leave a comment, let us know. Like, don't take us making jokes about it as, like, detracting from your situation, but it's like, I still have, like, I gotta give you props if you're dealing with it and, like, you're surviving.
97, so I was probably, like, 12.
So, yeah. But it's like, that's, like, there's a lot of crazy shit. Please don't turn on the video.
What's up? No, I wasn't doing that.
Alright, I thought you were. I was like, oh, shit.
I want to watch it, though. Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's like, people survive.
Yeah.
Like, it's
like I was saying when I was in the hospital. It's like, you gotta take a shitty situation, like, mentally prepare yourself.
You just gotta do what
like,
you gotta
I knew
do.
I was going in the hospital, so, like, they're like, we've never seen somebody bring a TV and bring places. They're like, I don't care what you do. If, like, you're in a situation
it's like just fix me.
Just, like, no, just, like, pretty much do anything you can to make yourself feel better.
Just keep your normal life going.
Yeah. Like, I had friends come. I had my PlayStation. I played video games. I fucking streamed WrestleMania in the hospital using their Wi-Fi. That was pretty dope.
See, if I knew you back then, I definitely would have, like, I probably would have visited you, like, every day. I would have been like, all right, what's today's job?
No, it wasn't, like, it sucks. Like, towards the end, it was bad. There was literally, like, one day where I couldn't move.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just because that was, like, the last day of my chemo, so that's, like, when they were pumping you with, like, the most shit. That was before I was getting my bone marrow transplant. So, basically...
I didn't know. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit you haven't told me. You're an asshole.
Yeah. No, but it just sucked.
That's why we need to talk and have a heart-to-heart. I'm sorry, I'm cutting
No,
off.
it just sucked because my dad would work in Connecticut, and he would drive all the way up to Dana-Farber, which is in Massachusetts, which is, like, a 3-hour drive. And he would do that every day.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I just remember, like, kept waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep. I would just see him. He'd just be sitting in the chair over there.
I mean, I gotta give you credit. Like, you kept going.
Yeah.
Like, I'll say it again. Like, if something ever has happened to you, I give you guys credit for keeping on going. Because, I get it. It's hard. But the fact that you keep going definitely means a lot.
Yeah. Cancer sucks. Getting blown up sucks.
Shitty things suck. But, vaccinate your fucking kids. Because you're absolutely dumb if you don't. I can't fucking stand it.
I gotta rest on that one.
Yeah, but don't get my fucking kids sick. Don't get my future kids sick.
Yeah, dude.
Don't get your kids sick.
Like, honestly, if, like, I feel like this would be like a cheesy 90s revenge movie. Like, if
your daughter dies of measles.
No, if somebody's kid got my fucking daughter sick because they were a fucking idiot and didn't want to get their kid vaccinated.
Yeah.
Like, if I ever saw them, I'd probably break their neck.
You don't break their neck. You just break their arms.
Break their fingers one by one, then break their arm.
There you go.
Grab their arm and just go, Jah! That would hurt.
That's a little violent.
Yeah.
You're telling me to take it back a notch. And you're like, all right.
I gotta calm down with this. Whew, sweet Lord.
I don't know. I guess something else that... Sweet Lord. All right. Go back to the south with your sweet tea. Oh, Lord. It's so hot in this 40-degree weather. Fucking animal. Christ. I guess on a lighter note, something to like bring us back.
This isn't a lighter note. It's fucking upsetting.
It was upsetting, but they were.
I didn't believe it. First of all,
nobody did. But I mean, it's a thing.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
It's just like vaccines. You believe it until something comes out that says otherwise.
So let me break this down for them. So there was a big rumor going along that Disney was trying to get Marvel to stop printing their comics.
Which wouldn't fucking happen. Actual
physical copies, and they were going to stick with digital. Which, I hate digital comics. Just because, like, I love holding it in my hand.
there's something about holding, like, a book.
It's like, I've had to resort to digital comics just because, like, something we'll get into in a few minutes. But I just love holding it. Like,
oh, yeah.
Just in my hands, you know?
So just massive, and girthy.
Those big graphic novels.
So thick.
Fucking Watchmen.
The Walking Dead, the compendiums. Like, oh god,
like this thick.
It's like a fucking encyclopedia. You're like, and the page, and there's a hurricane in the Midwest.
Dude, the Walking Dead show ruined me for reading The Walking Dead.
Sorry. You're the worst. It's fine. I don't know. We stopped. All right, dude, turn the audio off. Turn the goddamn audio off. Holy shit! Why is your computer freaking out? Facebook. Wow.
Yeah.
That dumpster fire is still a thing.
But
so like we watched the last episode of The Walking Dead. Not gonna spoil it, but the last episode of the last season, the one that was quote unquote Rick's last episode.
Till the 2 movies is gonna make.
So, like, it still didn't matter to me because I wasn't like I know people are invested in The Walking Dead, like Nicole is.
Like 2 seasons behind.
But it's like I just don't care.
No, it's just
like it's not that good of a show to me.
They ruined Negan.
Yeah,
they dragged him out way too long.
I read about Negan. I read.
Patty loves Negan.
In the comic or in
the comic?
Yeah, that's because Negan in the comic is he's awesome.
Even Jeffrey Dean Morgan did awesome at the beginning.
Oh yeah,
but then they just dragged us. They should have killed him a lot faster. Or
they haven't killed him.
They should have just went off, and had him come back. Like,
did they kill him in the comic?
He officially died in the comic. But I think he died after the show premiered him.
That's fine.
But it's just like...
I feel like if you're going to put a series out, like, you got to kind of do it the way that Game of Thrones has done it. Where it's like Game of Thrones is... The show and the book are kind of 2 separate things, but at the same time, they're the same thing.
It kind of followed the book pretty well up until the last season that just aired. It's when like they kind of ran out of book, and they're like, we need to make the show. And George R. R. Martin's like, I guess I'll wait till the show's over to release this book so everybody can enjoy your show and not be mad when my ending's different than your ending. That's why I think the book hasn't come out yet, by the way. I feel like once the series finale comes out, then he's going to release the book like a couple months later.
Probably.
I still think they should have put the season finale in theaters.
Oh, they definitely should. It'd be fucking awesome.
You know how much fucking money they would make doing that? Not even for us to go... Like, this is more of a business standpoint.
Yeah, but they're already making money, so it's fine.
No, HBO would make so much money if they put that in
HBO already makes so much money. Fuck them.
God bless HBO.
God bless my penis. And Chad's penis.
Because of HBO in the past.
The few and far between nudie films you saw at like 2 in the morning.
The Spice Channel.
That existed. Yeah.
None of you will know the problems of Spice Channel because like you would always like go up to the channel and it would never come in clear because like you didn't subscribe to it. But it wasn't. They couldn't just have like a blank screen. They had to have like little blips, and all of a sudden like a boob would pop up.
You captured fuzzy boob.
Yeah.
Or like when you had like the old like rabbit ears.
Yeah,
And, like, you could just
mess with it until it gets clear,
or like just clear enough for you to like make out a little bit of leg
and
or like a little bit of boob.
I didn't do that just for the nudie movies. We used to do it for real movies too.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Because you could actually get it to show HBO.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everybody freaked out because they thought Disney was going to close Marvel Comics.
Oh yeah, back to the topic.
Moral of the story. Marvel of the story.
No, like the problem with comics nowadays is like, I'll put it this way: Marvel.
It's okay. I'm just moving it.
Marvel, every time they have like an epic storyline, they need to have like 10 comics that you need to read to get the whole story.
Yeah.
And I can't afford $3.99 a comic.
Yeah.
Like,
I can agree with you.
if it was like one comic, like the problem with me is like when I bought comics, I would spend like $40 a week on comics. That's when I was in high school. I didn't have bills to pay or anything.
Yeah, that's when you were a dumb fucking shiny kid and you were like, I buy all the things because they don't cost that much.
And now I have boxes full of worthless comics over there.
They're not worthless.
Most of them are worthless.
All right, well, get over it.
They're all in their little envelopes, though.
You never know. You could have one that's worth mint.
I got those ones back there.
That tastes a little weird. That tastes a little soapy.
Those ones are actually worth something.
Yeah, no, because you got them like...
I got the Death of Jean Grey over there, like that one.
That's the Dark Phoenix movie. Well, that's
Death
post
of
Dark Phoenix. Wait, that's the Death of Dark Phoenix?
Yeah.
So that's pre-Phoenix Force.
That was when she became Phoenix, and it was the last issue where she died.
Yeah, but after that, Phoenix Force came up.
I guess.
You disappoint me.
And I have like one of the issues. I think the first issue of the Kevin Smith Daredevil.
Oh, okay. All right.
That one means a lot to me because I love Kevin Smith.
All right. Well,
he's putting new images out of the
Stop beating off.
Bob reboot.
Oh my god.
No, but back to what I was saying. Comics, like, if they want to strive now, they need to lower the price. They need to stop making you buy 10 comics to read one storyline.
Or, like, if you're going to make someone spend, like, $10, just put out, like, do it like they do with manga. Like, put out, like, a book that's got, like, fucking 100 pages so that we can flip through it, like, in a month. Or, like, a week, and we'll be fine.
Like, the problem with that is, too, like, they do that with the graphic
monthly.
novels. But by the time the graphic novel comes out, it's all spoiled.
No, not all of it.
A lot of stuff I don't know. A
So,
lot
like,
of it's impatience.
There was a series that I read. It was called Black God. Had nothing to do with anything black or God related, so have fun with that. But, like, monthly, a new issue would come out, and I'd, like, Google when it came out, and I'd go buy it as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's fine, no problems with it. But it's like, they'd put out, like, some of them were, like, almost 200 pages, some of them were, like, 100 pages.
Jeez. Who published it?
It was Yen Press.
Oh, was it a manga?
Yeah, it's Korean.
Oh, all right.
Korean, Japanese. But nonetheless, it was...
You gotta read that shit backwards.
It was like a really good series. I think it lasted 19 books. It's like, it was awesome. I loved every second of it. And it's like, not a problem. But, like, put it out monthly. Like, I'll buy it for, like, I'll put $20 into it. No problems. I do it with comics. I put $20 into it, no problems if you release it monthly.
You know what's really shitty too? Like, I remember what's that Comixology? I like did a free fuck. I gotta cancel that. I did a free thing of Comixology, and I'm like, cool. Now I can actually read Saga.
You should probably write that down somewhere.
I actually got it on my phone to go off the day before.
Okay, good.
I just remembered I
do the same thing.
No, I just remember I subscribed to it. I'm like, fuck. No, but Comixology, I'm like, I'm cool. I'm like, ooh, free comics, sweet. But I'm really trying to read comics. Saga, and Saga's really good. It's made by Image. Like, if you guys like weird, fucking, crazy comics with great storyline, like, this is a weird fucking thing.
I've seen stuff.
Yeah. No, but, like, right when... I think I'm on, like... I'm really far behind. I think I'm on, like, issue 26. And that's when you have to pay, like, $4 for it. And I'm like, why am I paying for this if I have to buy comics full price?
Yeah.
Or even, why am I paying for this if I have to buy comics for, like, $2?
Yeah.
It's like, just...
At that point, just spend the $2.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to save the money on your thing and buy the select comics I want.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid.
Like, I understand if it's $4 and you get access to all the comics that have ever come out.
Yeah.
But, like, no.
Like, the biggest thing I feel bad about pirating is probably comics.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Because comics is like a dying genre. So I'm trying. I want to be able to buy it.
Like, it's slowly going away, but it's not like, you know.
Like, movies I honestly don't care about. Because, like, If I like it enough, I'll see it in theaters. But
Yeah, there are definitely some movies I wouldn't go see in theaters. Just saying. But
definitely wouldn't want to pay for.
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but comics are definitely something you should buy.
Oh, yeah.
Although sometimes I will have to be like, I'm just going to read this.
Well, like, in my case, like, I like, some of my favorite comics are, like, Iron Man. A lot of stuff that has to do with, like, Harley, it's not just Harley Quinn, it's fucking,
Birds of Prey?
Yeah. Like, what's the other term that they go by? It's not Birds of Prey, it's, Gotham City Sirens.
Oh, yeah. The canceled movie.
The Sirens, like, anything that has to do with, like, something I'm, like, invested in. So, like, Iron Man, like, a lot of Marvel stuff I'm invested in. Or, like, well-built characters. And it's, like, I'll go buy it.
You should read. I have some trades upstairs. Daredevil.
I don't like Daredevil.
Let me give you these trades, and you're gonna love it. Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Miller wrote like a really good. Mark Waid, I think, actually wrote it. I think the three of them did. I can't fucking remember, but it's fucking awesome. It's not. And Daredevil's my favorite superhero.
No.
He's the best.
Iron Man. I like how he's human.
Daredevil's the most fucking human superhero out there.
Here's the thing.
Oh, he has dual radar powers.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Lie, motherfucker.
Like, he's got alcohol. Tony Stark has alcoholism. That's his weakness.
Pretty sure Daredevil went through some dark stuff. Daredevil, every time
Daredevil always goes through dark stuff because he can't fucking see.
No, like, every girl...
That was funny.
Every woman Daredevil falls in love with ends up getting killed or something
Elektra.
really bad happens. Karen Page. Yeah.
well.
Daredevil's probably had the biggest shit stick out of any superhero
Here's the
besides
problem,
Spider-Man.
though. And it's canon. The goo that made Daredevil also made the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No.
That's canon, yeah.
No, they didn't make the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a different team. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were supposed to be a spoof off Daredevil, where the toxic waste dripped into the sewers and hit the turtles and gave them the ninja powers. It wasn't made by the same people, though.
No, I mean, like, the same goo. Like,
oh, alright.
That's what I was saying. Don't fucking try
to fact check you, damn.
But it's canon.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's funny.
Ninja Turtles are awesome.
I don't know.
They're making a new movie. Hopefully it won't be like the fucking giant turtles.
No.
Fucking flying through the air into tanks and blowing them up.
But that's what they are.
They're not that big.
They're not the size of a tank, but they're like...
The turtles are probably like 5'8" tops.
Nah, well, I'd probably say like they're 6 feet.
If you see them in the comics and everything, they're probably like 5'8" tops. Probably a little taller than me. And they're not like fucking giant. They're muscular. They're all fucking toned, but they're not like fucking giants who can like fly into a tank and blow it up.
That's fine.
Piss me off. I hate that movie.
That's fine.
Douchebags.
Get over it.
Why would you put Megan?
You won't let
Why
me
is
be
Megan Fox?
Look, you won't let me be pissed off about something. I'm not gonna let you be pissed off about this. Get
what
over it.
What don't I let you be pissed off about?
Everything that we were talking about before this, the one where I called you and was like ranting about.
Oh, it's different.
Nah,
this is personal.
It's not that different.
This is so personal.
This is also personal.
You know, it's personal.
It's not really personal, but
people thinking their children were in trouble of being killed by the Momo.
The hoax, the Momo challenge.
This is gonna be a quick end topic, but give us your thoughts of printed comics. Do you like printed comics better than digital comics, or vice versa?
That's what it is.
But I just like how we all kind of fell through the Momo challenge.
So the Momo challenge got like public attention in July, like 2018, more or less. So Pete, this Momo was like send you messages on WhatsApp telling you to do shit. Shut up, asshole. Telling you to like do stuff, convince you to contact her, and then it would give you challenges like the Blue Whale challenge. If you ever heard about that.
The fuck's a Blue Whale challenge?
It's basically like succession of tasks, like go like steal something and then go drive your car like super fast on the highway.
Show it on social media.
Yeah, and then it would like slowly evolve into like now kill yourself, and it's like it's weird like how it ran, and like people on YouTube took advantage of it, but then there was a hoax that came out that it was like laced into stuff on YouTube Kids.
Now, was there no Peppa Pig videos with Momo?
Unless it was put out on YouTube itself, no.
There was no Fortnite video because YouTube was like, we haven't found shit.
Yeah, no, there was nothing. It's all the parents who like lost their fucking marbles about it.
Yeah, and then you have that one person like, my child saw this, like a fake Facebook thing,
and it's disappointing. So I don't know. It's what it
like
is.
it's horrible how like gullible we've become.
Not gullible, stupid. I will not say gullible. The fuck? Do you hear that?
New Tinder app helps farmers match livestock for love.
All right. And on that note,
thanks for joining us on Just Your Average Podcast. This is Christoph. I am Chad.
I fucking hate you. Go check out the Instagrams and everything else. Leave us comments. In the end slate, you'll see the link to all of our podcasts, hopefully on this side. And on this side, you'll see everything that... you'll see the circumcision video. So we'll link out to that.
And don't forget to check out our other videos, the Just Your Average Power Half Hour and Just Your Average Movie Thoughts.
And the Let's Plays.
Yeah, Let's Plays are fun.
But on that note, I'm Chris. That's Chad. Bye. Hi, Mom.
See you later.